Let me ask you something uncomfortable. What if the reason you're not profitable isn't your strategy, isn't your broker, isn't the market, but one habit you're ignoring every single day? And what if I told you 99% of traders never fix this, which is exactly why 99% of traders fail? That's not motivational talk. That's not exaggeration. That's a hard psychological reality. Because this isn't another use better indicators video. This isn't about finding the perfect strategy. This isn't about entries, confirmations, or secret setups. I've seen traders with flawless strategies still blow account after account. I've seen traders who knew every technical pattern still struggle year after year. And I've also seen average traders, not geniuses, not gurus, just regular people, quietly become consistently profitable. The difference wasn't intelligence. It wasn't luck. It wasn't even experience. It was one habit. And chances are you're ignoring it too. Be honest with yourself for a moment. How many times have you opened your charts and told yourself, today I'll be disciplined, today I'll follow my plan, today I won't overtrade? And for the first few minutes, you actually mean it. But then one loss happens, then another. Then a setup looks almost right. Then you start forcing trades that don't really fit. Then you're chasing. Then you're clicking out of frustration. Then you're just trying to recover. Not because you're stupid, not because you're weak, not because you're incapable, but because your mind slowly drifted away from the habit that protects profitable traders. And this is where most accounts die. Not on bad strategies, not on technical mistakes, but on psychological autopilot. Here's the uncomfortable truth. The habit 99% of traders ignore is intentional pause before decision. Not strategy, not indicators, not YouTube videos, not Telegram signals. The ability to stop, slow down, breathe, and consciously ask yourself, is this a real setup or is this my emotion talking? That pause is the difference between professionals and gamblers. That pause is the line between discipline and chaos. That pause is the edge most traders never develop. And the worst part, it sounds too simple, which is exactly why most people ignore it.
Most traders are addicted to action. Clicking feels productive. Being in trades feels important. Watching candles feels like work. Reacting feels like engagement. Waiting feels uncomfortable. Silence feels awkward. Doing nothing feels like missing out. So instead of developing control, traders seek stimulation. They stay in motion. They keep clicking. They keep entering. They keep reacting. And without realizing it, they begin trading straight from emotion. Dopamine, fear, ego, frustration, hope, desperation. That's not trading. That's gambling with extra steps. Your brain is wired to seek stimulation. Every chart movement triggers dopamine. Every notification creates urgency. Every green candle creates excitement. Every red candle creates fear. Your nervous system was never designed for trading. It was designed for survival, fast reactions, impulses, emotional responses. So when you sit in front of the markets without pause, without awareness, without control, you are not trading setups. You are trading your nervous system. And your nervous system is terrible at risk management. Let me tell you a simple story. Two traders, same strategy, same market, same account size, same time frame. Trader A clicked instantly, saw movement, entered, felt busy, felt productive, felt involved. He took a loss and immediately searched for another trade. He took a win and immediately searched for another trade. Always engaged, always clicking, always active. He blew the account. Trader B had one rule: no trade without a pause. Every time he saw a setup, he leaned back, breathed, looked away from the screen for a few seconds, came back, reread his plan, then decided. He skipped more trades than he took. He missed some opportunities. He looked slow compared to everyone else, but he survived. He stayed consistent. He improved. He became profitable. He wasn't smarter, he wasn't more talented, he wasn't luckier, he was just calmer, and calm is a weapon in trading. Here's where this becomes real. You don't need more indicators. You don't need another strategy. You don't need another YouTube binge. You need structure around your psychology. Before every single trade, ask yourself 3 questions. Is this trade in my plan? Am I emotionally calm right now? Would I take this trade if I hadn't just won or lost? Those 3 questions act like a psychological filter. They remove revenge trading. They remove FOMO. They remove ego-driven decisions. They remove impulsive behavior. It's simple. It's boring. It's not flashy, but it works. And that's exactly why most traders won't do it. They'll watch this video. They'll nod along. They'll agree. Then they'll go right back to searching for new indicators, new strategies, new mentors, new systems. And 6 months from now, nothing will change. Not because they lacked information, but because they lacked this one habit. Here's the part nobody tells you. The market doesn't reward intelligence. It rewards emotional control. It rewards patience. It rewards self-awareness. It rewards restraint. The trader who can sit in silence, the trader who can wait without anxiety, the trader who can lose without spiraling, the trader who can win without ego, that trader survives long term. Because real trading isn't about activity, it's about selectivity. It's not about how often you trade, it's about how well you filter your decisions. Most traders are constantly doing. Professionals are constantly observing. Most traders are reacting. Professionals are responding. Most traders feel the market. Professionals read themselves. This is why psychology dominates strategy, because the same setup in the hands of 2 different minds produces 2 completely different outcomes. One clicks impulsively, the other waits. One chases, the other filters. One reacts emotionally, the other acts intentionally. The charts didn't change. The market didn't change. Only the habit changed. And that habit, the pause, compounds over time. One avoided bad trade today. One avoided revenge trade tomorrow. One avoided overconfidence next week. One avoided emotional spiral next month. Those avoided mistakes become preserved capital. Preserved capital becomes survival. Survival becomes longevity. Longevity becomes profitability. This is how traders actually grow, not through hacks, not through secrets, but through discipline compounded quietly. If you're still watching this, it probably means something in here hit close to home. It probably means you've experienced this cycle, you've felt this frustration, you've made these mistakes, you've questioned yourself. That doesn't mean you're broken. It doesn't mean you're incapable. It doesn't mean you can't succeed. It just means you've been trained to trade fast in a game that rewards slow thinking. The edge was never on the chart. It was never in the indicators. It was never in the strategy. Your real edge is in the pause between impulse and action. And if this video made you reflect even a little bit on your behavior, your habits, your decisions, then it's already done its job. If you want more psychology-based trading content that actually helps you grow mentally and financially, hit the like button. Not for the algorithm, but so this reaches more traders who need to hear it. And subscribe, because the next video will break down another psychological mistake most traders don't even realize they're making. Because once you understand the mind behind the trades, you stop chasing the market and you start mastering yourself. And that's when everything changes.